Welcome back to the Rickets Reef 90-gallon update. Starting in the sump room. Skimmer's working well. No real new developments in the sump except for that egg crate divider and a bag of hanging carbon. I got my carbon and supplements finally in the mail from Rickets Reef Supply, and I must say they have good website, good prices, good service, quick shipping. So props to them for having, a good business that it really helps. You don't feel ripped off, so it's great. I'm all for that. So here's my first 3 bottles of, I got the recipe 1 2-part solution system from Rickets Reef Supply, the starter kit, and that comes with your 3 1-liter bottles. You get some dosing pumps and some measuring cups. You get 1 big bag that makes 1 gallon of magnesium, and then you get your 3 kits. Each one has a gallon of calcium and alkalinity and some magnesium in it. I did test my tank, and with the Seachem Reef salts, my calcium's fine, my alkalinity's a little high, my mag's a little low. Once the coral line starts to grow, once I get corals in there, it'll start using up the calcium, the alkalinity, and the mag will have to be monitored to make sure that there's not too much precipitation. That's kind of how that goes. So I've got them kind of a little ahead of time, but it's nice to have. So in the next few weeks when I start doing water changes, I'm going to start monitoring my levels and make sure they're all dialed in for when I do get my corals in there. And I do want to do SPS, so I want to make sure they've got good supplements to grow. There's my carbon. That's great carbon. Doesn't take much to rinse off. All this stuff you can watch videos on the bulkreefsupply.com website, and very informative, good videos. And the power supply station doing good. Now, on to the main room for the new exciting development. This, as you've seen by my videos, was my original light fixture idea. This is my DIY fixture cover. I was going to put the T5 stuff in there. I've been waiting for the fans and the Molex connectors and soldering iron just to finish all that wiring and stuff off. Yeah, that's not happening anymore. Something else has kind of developed, and I'll show you in a second. I actually did get my fans. I got these nice hard drive fans I was going to put on there, and I got some other ones to put on the ends. But yeah, that's kind of what I was going to do with that. That project's on hold. I'm thinking one day eventually I'll turn this into an LED fixture. That's when LEDs drop in price and their efficiency becomes a little better. This is what I got going on now. Local forums, as I always endorse and encourage people to use, are the local forums. A few months ago, a tech sunlight supply fixture was on the forums for a really good deal. Someone else got it. Yesterday I was browsing the forums, still waiting for my last piece for my light fixture. I see the exact same light fixture that I wanted months ago go back up for sale by the guy who bought it the first time. It was new the first time. He didn't use it. It's still new, still has the box and all that stuff, comes with bulbs. Really fantastic deal. I couldn't pass it up, really. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sell all my T5 retro equipment, and that will actually more than pay for this light fixture. So here we are, brand new. I know it's tech and not ATI or anything fancy like that, but for the price I got it, you can't beat it. Once it's all said and done, this light fixture is going to end up costing me probably about $200. It is an 8 bulb Sunlight Supply T5 light fixture. It came with these lights, which I'm going to sell because I'm going to use the ones that I bought. Really good lights, quality bulbs that someone's going to get a good deal on, pass on the savings through the the aquarium forums, local aquarium forums, so on and so forth. So I'll turn this on with the bulbs that came with it. Whoa. The ones he had were 4 actinics, 2 Fiji purple looking bulbs, an ATI blue, aqua blue special, and a white. Nice combination, really nice. But I'm going with a little more blue. So there it is. I am going to go put that on the tank now, so I'll be right back. Alright, and here's the display tank with the nano stuff in it and the light fixture working. I've got 5 Giesemann Actinic Plus, 2 Giesemann Aqua Blue Special, and 1 Fiji Purple. That's my color thing going on. I got 4 Actinic Plus on one switch and the rest on the other. The Actinic Pluses are my daylight and moonlight cycles. I've moved over my nano stuff, so the stuff's not too happy. Hopefully all of it survives, but we'll see. You never know. Maybe a coral will just die. I also just turned on my power head. It hasn't been on all day, so there's some crap floating around the tank. So let's get a little closer. Other coral doesn't seem to be too affected. The green mushrooms, looks like I'm gonna have to move that one over. It's kind of fallen a bit. There's Burger and Fry enjoying the space, and there is my new yellow tang Custard. He doesn't look too hot. He's got some scrapes and scratches on his face. Hopefully those mend. Hopefully it doesn't get some crazy ick. We'll see. There is the Candy Cane Coral. A little pissed. I hope the colors turn out right. On the view screen on the video camera, it's not as vibrant, not as great as it is in real life. We shall see. Oh, there's the Zoes. And there is, well, that one Favia doesn't look too good, or Acan, or whatever it is. We'll see. Hopefully it pulls through. The greens look great. Well, this one looks kind of pissy too. I think it might be too bright for it. Might have to move him. So, that being said, I'll do this update real quick so I can turn the lights off for the night. It's about time for them to go to bed anyway. So this is all lights ablazing. This is the blues, and wow. I don't know if you're catching this in the camera, but these colors are just popping. Total fluorescence. This is pretty rad. Hopefully when they're all open and happy, this will be a pretty awesome sight. Hey clowns. Well, they seem to be having fun in the current. Dude's picking some algae off the rocks, or some super glue. One or the other. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Hopefully everything pulls through. Anyway, that's the beginning of life in my 90. And we'll see how that goes. Take care.